what will happen in 1400 years' time. As we all the hadith that have come down to the present day and that refer to the end times are of the very greatest importance. The portents revealed in these hadith need to be considered as a single whole. Reflecting on the answers to a few questions will make this clearer. For instance, could you accurately predict the main lines of what the world will be like in 100 years' time? Let us imagine that you are living at the beginning of the 1900s. If you were asked, could you accurately foresee the significant events that would take place in our own day? What people's moral situation would be, the level of earthquakes, or whether there would be any wars between specific countries? Of course not. Or imagine that you are living in the 7th century AD, when it took many days to travel from one city to another, when communications were very difficult and slow, and when buildings could only be constructed a few stories in height because of technical limitations. Now let us assume that you are asked to predict what the prevailing conditions will be in 1,400 years' time. What could you possibly say? Would such technological advances unique to the present day, including means of transport such as cars and planes, skyscrapers 100 to 150 stories high, mobile phones, or radio and television even cross your mind? Or can you predict today what kind of buildings will be constructed in 1400 years' time, around the year 3400? Or can you say what society will be like in moral terms, or whether there will be severe famine or disease? As we have seen, it is just about impossible to estimate what kind of developments there will be in just one area, let alone the whole picture in 1400, or 140, or even just 14 years' time. Therefore, if you were told things that would take place, just as described in the 3000s, could these ever be regarded as insignificant? The answer to all these questions is obviously no. All these facts show that each one of the phenomena referred to 1400 years ago in the hadith that describe developments in various spheres related to the end times is a truly great miracle.